Right, maybe this video should have been the first video that I ever posted. I'm Simon. As you can see, I don't live in a van, but yet I've got a van life channel. So you're thinking, why do a van life channel when you don't live in a van? I'll come to that. I do have a parrot, which is, if you have a look at the picture on the title, is the grey one. He's Coco. He's 37, 38 year old. I'm 54-year-old. And the other person that she doesn't really want to be videoed, but she will have to be videoed because this channel is kind of to help her. And she's called Dawn. She's in her late 40s. She lives permanently in a van, and I'll get into that bit in a while. And she owns the big blue and gold macaw that also lives in the van. So yeah, for me, I just run the channel. I fly the drone, I do the filming, I post the videos, and this channel was just to try and show her how easy it is to start a YouTube channel. And I'm not the best looking person in the world. I don't have the best voice in the world. I don't even know how this is going to come across. But I'm going to start and tell you the tale. So, I live on my own in a little village in West Yorkshire called Swillington. I have a parrot, Coco, who might open his mouth while I'm on here. Who knows? So, Dawn, the lady in question, who owns the van, who has a parrot, used to live behind my house. And I saw her one day in the garden with a parrot, and I shouted over, "Do you mind me coming down to have a look at your parrot?" And that's literally how we met. I went down, started chatting. She told me a bit about her life, that she was separated, she was putting the house on market, and she wanted to do van life. And I had no idea about van life up until maybe 16 months ago. Never heard of people living in vans permanently and not having a property. I thought it was ludicrous. But she explained it to me, and I looked into it more. She told me YouTube channels that she watched. I found a lot of my own YouTube channels, and we became close friends, and we started a relationship. Her parrot stopped at my house successfully for a while, and then her parrot attacked my parrot, so I got rid of it. He had to go back to her house. But in the meantime, she put her house on the market, accepted an offer on it. We started looking for a van, and Dawn knew what she wanted. She wanted a long wheelbase Sprinter, high roof. It had to have a shower, a fixed bed, cooker, toilet, garage, swivel seats, fridge, solar, gas, electric hookup, and look kinda decent. And eventually, after her house had sold and she'd been sofa surfing for maybe a week, we found a van down in Crewe, which was what she wanted. A Sprinter. It had rogue alloys, it had double solar panels, it had a Barbie ladder, as she calls it, a deck on top of the roof, and everything else she wanted. Shower, toilet. I will do a van tour eventually when I get round to it, but I just want to get this bit done with first, because really it should have been done. So the van had no MOT. It had been parked up since April this year. It had 86,000 miles on it, which is nothing for a Sprinter, and it was already converted by the people who owned it before. So she agreed to buy it. The gentleman put an MOT on it. It went straight through MOT. One advisory about the brakes. So we bought the van. Oh, she bought the van, which was another story, but she ended up paying £34,000 for the van, which sounds a lot of money, but I suppose if it's going to be your home, then it is what it is. So she asked me to drive the van home. We went down in her other vehicle then, which was an Audi. And I said no. I said, look, it's your van, you've got to drive it from day one. And she did. And she coped really well. The motorway coming back from Crewe, it's a good 2 hours, no problems. Yeah, got it back to Leeds. And then she needed to do little things in it. Like the shower, we found out that the shower wasn't working properly. It maybe been frosty and blown valve in the shower. So I changed that. I do bits of DIY in the van for her. We're not a couple. She is my ex-girlfriend. But we get on really well. I don't think my Parrot will ever go anywhere if I go on a road trip with her. I've already been on one, which was down to Shrewsbury, and then went round North Wales to Snowdonia, where we stayed in a pub car park in a place called Crick in North Wales. The pub was called the Poachers. A really good stay. Didn't have to use the facilities if we didn't want to. We didn't have to have a meal. We didn't have to drink there. We phoned them up, said no, if we have space in the car park, you can just park your camper there. Which were really good and a really good start. So the first time ever going away in the van. Since then, I've been here in my flat, and she's been permanently living in the van. She's away this weekend with it being school holidays. She's gone to the Lake District with her daughter just for 3 days. There's been no problems, we're in contact, and that's about it. So yeah, I run the channel. I don't have a van, but the channel's not about me. It is about a single female in a van with no property. She lives full time in the van. And like I said when we started, I don't know how this video is going to come across. I didn't want to edit it. I'm not bothered what I look like. I don't really give a monkeys. I just wanted to get some kind of introduction to you all and let you know why I started this channel. And thank God the bird's been quiet, because he swears like a bastard and I don't know where he gets it from. But yeah, hopefully we will start getting content about when she's out and about and the places that she goes. Like I said, she's camera shy, so bear with us. The videos will get better. So I don't know, if you like this or you think it could be interesting, please like, subscribe, whatever you do. Yeah, I don't know how to put a thing on screen. I'm not that good yet. But yeah, thanks for listening to me. I hope I haven't been too boring. But yeah, enjoy and all stay safe.